Hello and welcome back to Sacred Stone's 0% Growths. We're on chapter 18, and it's actually a pretty easy chapter on the whole, although not nearly as quick as the previous one. As I thought it was the case, this is the chapter where you have all these monster eggs. So it is a route map, but most of the enemies can't fight back. And it takes long enough for these to hatch that, generally speaking, if you're trying to play quickly, they're not going to. They also give you a crap ton of XP, not that that matters in the slightest for me at this point. Yeah, so we've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I want to say I counted 10 at one point, maybe I miscounted. But regardless, yeah, only a relative handful of enemies that are actually capable of fighting, and most of them aren't particularly threatening. The moguls, I still have stats that are certainly better, but roughly comparable to their appearance. I don't know, 5 to 10 chapters ago. I don't remember exactly when the last time we fought them was. And similarly, the gargoyles, while they're definitely they were definitely strong at the last time I encountered them. They're not too much stronger, so they're not like super easy to kill, but they're not like super threatening either. What is threatening are these gorgons. This one has siege tome, so you probably already know how I'm going to attempt to deal with that. This one and this one have stone, so they can turn you into stone. It does have a pretty low hit rate, so that's nice. But even their regular demon surge attack does a crap ton of damage, and this one it even does slightly more with the siege tome. 39 damage, which is enough, I believe, to one-shot Seth. Yeah, so that's a thing. It's not enough to one-shot Garrick, which is good, because that means we can we don't need to necessarily barrier him before putting him in range of the scary monsters. Anyway, so yeah, the plan is just to sort of rush the map. There's not a whole lot to it other than that. I am bringing all of my good mounted units, unsurprisingly. I'm bringing Innis because he has a bow, and well, there are some flyers on the map, so he might be marginally better than some of the other options. Noel for the summons, as usual. Joshua because I really want to train up his sword rank to get to S. He's not that close yet, but he could get there this map. There's a lot of stuff to just hit. Yeah, I think that pretty much covers it. The only other thing is I did go shopping, and it turns out that while the shop in the previous chapter has Reaver weapons available on the map, they're not available after you complete the map, which is really obnoxious. I didn't actually know that was a thing. There's some other stuff in the shop part, so that's the armory. In the shop, there's some stage that you can't get, but that doesn't so much matter. Maybe I could have gotten another barrier staff, which would have been nice, but that might be about it. But yeah, the fact that I couldn't actually buy Reaver weapons is really annoying. Granted, I don't know when I would have done so anyway, because the armory's like way up in the northwest near where that berserker with the dragon shield is, so it's not like I really had a good opportunity to get up there anyway. But still, I was hoping to be able to load up on Reaver weapons. I have loaded up on killer weapons. Everyone's got killer weapons for days now, so that's nice. And I had the silver card, so it makes it quite cost effective. Anyway, so that all being said, let's get started. I will say I haven't really played this map to conclusion in my test runs yet, because it seems straightforward enough that I'm not like super worried about it. It's mostly like I said, the gorgons that, like, if I don't plan carefully around them, they can one-shot people, so that is definitely a thing. But basically I just need to be a little bit cautious like that about that, and I should be fine. The only issue there is or the only issue with all of that is that I might fumble around a bit more than I normally prefer to, but hopefully not. So at least the early plan here. So yeah, we actually have to get Cyrene out of the way. Okay, that's fine. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this now. Unsurprisingly, we're gonna put the Phantom in the range of the Gorgon. Now, ideally, we would screen the Phantom so that the Gorgon can hit it, but this Gargoyle Cap can't, except that the Gargoyle sometimes doesn't even attack anyways, which is kind of weird. I don't really know what to make of that, to be honest. Anyway, we don't need very powerful weapons for killing these eggs, of course. Alright, so let's see here. Move you forward. You forward. I'm trying to figure out who I'm going to rescue drop with Cyrene. I know it would be nice to have Innes a little further forward so that he can get in a shot on this guy. Not super critical, but it would be nice. Let's see. I really should have just reversed Saleh and Mulder's position, but the Gorgon isn't always capable of one-shotting Seth. So the last time I did this, I didn't need to barrier Seth on the first turn. Alright, so let's have Eirika. Oh, I want to grab Saleh too. Who's grabbing Saleh? I guess Cormag and Tana. So yeah, we'll grab Innes with Eirika. Make sure she's out of range. She is. That's good. So now we can barrier. That thing out. So we might actually be able to do what I was talking about here. Nope. Can't. That's fine. Just stick it up here. I don't think oh, actually, yeah, okay. Never mind. I was gonna say, I don't think it matters whether I get the Gorgon to attack like this square versus this square, and that is true, because as you'll see next turn, it's gonna be Cyrene that kills this thing, but if it stops here, then it gets burned, and Cyrene can still reach, but so we'll get there when we get there. Alright, so now I'm gonna rescue forward Saleh. Actually, I should make sure I'm doing this correctly. I want Cormag here, so let's have him rescue that. The plan is for Cormag to be the one that goes around to the lower right. Alright, and good job, Phantom. Alright, as you can see, this guy didn't actually move. Did buy a new longbow for Innes, so he can shoot this guy. Can't quite kill him, that's okay. Doesn't necessarily need to. But the first thing I want to do is move Cyrene as far forward as possible. So something that's weird about this map, I should have mentioned earlier, is like as you can see, the flyers can't actually go over this like abyss. It's called Valley. It just seems a little weird. Oh, I guess I also didn't mention the fire tiles, but there are fire tiles, and that's why the Gorgon took damage. Anyway, yeah, the flyers can't fly over the gaps, which is counterintuitive, and means that like there's this one tile here that is actually like a cliff tile, so you can't like go straight at this thing. You have to come around like to the side, which is not easy to miss. And the reason I'm sending Cyrene up to deal with the Gorgon is because there's a guy with an Axe Reaver up there, and she can use swords. So, can we do this with the Iron Lance? Yes, we can. 100% hit rate. Yeah, that's this guy here as an Axe Reaver. But Tana is going to head up that way as well to help out, just because there's a lot of enemies to clear out, and we have to do it on player phase. So, speaking of which, Tana can be the one that finishes this guy off after Innis. Oh, what are you doing, Innis? What are you doing? This actually raises the question whether we would rather kill this guy or this egg, because the egg is a little bit annoying to get to. I guess Innis can take out the egg if needed next turn, so we'll focus on the guy. So I would like to send Tana up. Ooh. I'll use the other Killer Lance, I guess. Nice. Alright, never mind. Actually, maybe, well, this will be exciting if this works. We can have the Phantom take out the egg. Alright, well, in the meantime, so I'm going to go ahead and barrier Garrick, because Garrick and Seth are going to be coming up this way, and there's a couple of Gorgons that they're going to have to deal with. We're also going to try to keep out of this one's range. It's got stone. We don't want to get stoned. But we do want to potentially be in this guy's range to bait him out. I mean, I guess being in range of the stone isn't like the end of the world. I do have a Restore Staff on Molder, and of course Eirika there's access to another one in the convoy, so you know, it's survivable. Obviously preferable if that doesn't happen. One of the things I can potentially do is use the Phantom to bait out the this thing as well. But this turn, I'm not going to be able to get the Phantom that far. So, yeah, I think we will, as mentioned, come up and barrier Garrick. And Garrick is a little better at killing these things from a damage output standpoint, but not from a hit rate standpoint. So we do have respectable avoid. I mean, so what we really want to be able to do is get Garrick into range where he can attack from melee, because hitting with the hand axe is a little difficult. So let's see. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that is in range. Yeah, so we would potentially need to use Tethys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And she's not close enough, so we need to rescue her forward if we want to be able to do that while not getting into range with it this turn. I think we do. So let's have Seth kill this. And Eric get just into this guy's range. Hand axe. And then let's see, Eirika, where do you end up? You end up here. Armag really wants to go like here, but I guess being off by like a tile isn't really a huge deal. Alright. think it's 5 move. Are all of these? That's an impassable tunnel. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. I'd actually not be able to get the Phantom there. I may have screwed this up. Well, if it has 6 move, this will work. Actually, I may not be able to summon onto that spot. I can't. Go out from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, if he has 6 move, that'll work. I mean, even if he doesn't, like, I can kill it next turn with the Phantom just as easily, but I can do it now, and I can't. Okay. Well, there's nothing to bait with the Phantom, so let's do that. Alright, so the boss is up here and can also come down and attack down here, so that is a little bit of a problem. Might actually want to go in with the hand axe, and maybe also attack with Seth after having him dance, because that way they're not on the fire tile. Let's see, so if we dance for Seth, do that from here. Probably should use some kind of rescue to get somebody forward if I'm going to do that. So in the meantime, what I'm going to do, because I know I'm going to do this. Actually, I should go for the farther one first. So let's have Siren come all the way up here. Pop this egg. I'll put her in range of this guy with the Axe Reaver. And Tana can't quite. Oh, she can get that one. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, so let's see. 14 res, 13 res. Oh, okay. Oh, I did forget to mention that before last chapter, I gave Garrick a talisman, so that's why he has as much res as Seth now. So yeah, we'll go ahead and do this. Certainly would have been. Oh, we got the Garm level. Let's go. He doesn't actually have the Garm with him, as I don't really think I need it for this chapter, but. Okay, so now. I think I will use the Phantom. Kill this. Well, maybe it's better to use Innis. The other thing I want to do with Innis is grab him with Cormag and then come down this way, so that he can help kill this stuff down here. We need to send somebody with Cormag, and I think Innis is probably the best candidate, because there's Flyer. But let's see, if I were to longbow this thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then Cormag can take and go. So that works just fine. So, Sale, what are you doing? I'm gonna barrier Tethys, just in case she ends up in range of that Gorgon. I don't actually think... Yeah, come to think of it, it's probably still not enough to survive. Yeah, it's definitely not. Well, oh well. I mean, I'm trying to build a staff rank too, so that's part of the consideration. Alright, do this since I said I was going to do this. Boink. And so we'll just keep the Phantom moving this way. Make sure that I'm not getting in my Alright, so we want to... Seven. I guess we're going to move Eirika after Seth. So Seth. Actually, now there's nobody to drop from Seth. Unless... Mulder. That doesn't really help anything, though. I guess it helps, like, a very small amount. We can basically move Joshua here. Skew. Alright, where am I actually putting... So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Leaves me a spot short, so I can put him here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's fine. Take, drop. 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's up there. Pretty lame. Risky drop, but trying to get everything I can out of this. Oh, did I forget to heal Garrick? Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. That is not good. That is not good. I needed to... Why did I bury her frickin' Tethys? I needed to heal Garrick. I do have a physic. I do have a physic. Oh, I also just cut myself off from... Innis. Alright, no. What am I even doing? Fine, we're sending Joshua instead. Alright, well, here's hoping that... That's a whiff.